Well, boys and girls, Tahanjo, that's a really cool looking house. I do believe we got trouble in the fields up here, so some people love to go past an accident scene and see what's what, but I generally will turn around if it's safe to do so and not travel through. Not just to give people their privacy. Oh, I thought that was a bike. It is a bike, but the bike wasn't in the crash. Not just to give people privacy, but you deal with, in a crash site, and consider this, would you? You deal with broken glass, broken plastic bits, you know, pieces of car that you could slide out on, various fluids. Not to mention if something winds up being actively engulfed, you know, you're riding by a really hot heat source. That's not good for your paint or your leg. There's a whole lot of things. Also, you could be riding by, you know, somebody who's having the worst day of their life, and you don't really want to add to the gawk, the rubberneck effect or anything like that. It's good to give your emergency workers space, but also, yeah, if you ever seen like little kids on a sports team and somebody gets hurt, what does everybody do? Coach yells, "Take a knee, take a knee." Everybody takes a knee, because otherwise what happens is everybody rushes up to the scene and they stand around the fallen like a Stonehenge of gawkers. Rubbernecking Stonehenge, and that is not helpful to anybody, least of all the person who may be embarrassed or maybe, you know, in a real bad way. So yeah, that's why typically, if at all possible, I will turn around rather than go by an emergency scene. That's all. Yeah, but today I went by and I saw a bike and I thought, uh-oh, one of us. But it was actually, whatever town I'm in now, I have no idea, it was one of their mounted police officers. So good stuff there. Part of me wants to turn here and get out from behind this truck. Pain in the butt, pain in the bumper. But you know, I suppose if all the cars that were on that trailer were stretched out in a line and I was behind them, it would be a lot worse than being behind one rig and a driver who's getting paid to do what most people can't do, and that's drive a big truck through a dynamic environment. So, all right, guys, Matt the Greeter. What did we talk about today? Nothing. Are you emergency personnel? Something like that? Are you a first responder? Are you a... I don't know. I had a friend who had this shirt. Maybe it's in poor taste, and I will partially apologize in advance. But he had a shirt with a picture of a hearse on it, and it said last responder. And it was a very simple shirt, very simple design, and that's all it said, is silhouette in black of a hearse and the term last responder. And oh, I laughed. I tried not to laugh. It's not funny. But we're men. Sometimes we compartmentalize. And so in that one compartment, it is absolutely hilarious. And but around other people, I apologize for laughing. So that's why I partially apologize, because in one compartment, that is a really funny shirt. And in another compartment, where you may be in the street waiting for flashing lights to show up, it is not a funny comment whatsoever. So I guess we can agree that context is everything. Can we agree? Anyway, that's it out of me. Whoa, what is this with like people hauling cars? That's because no Gen Zers and all them, they're not getting their licenses. Somebody else has to drive their cars for them. Guys, get out there, get your license. Take the class, get a bike. Come on, buddy. Instead of looking at me. Oh, Bills fan. Sorry, I said I was letting you go, huh? We got a Bills fan up there. Are you a fair weather fan there, brother? Or are you a Bills fan like some of my New York friends? Never know. Matt the Greeter, Bug Smasher, some town, I have no idea where I'm at. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.